Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, which means that it is a day of grocery shopping and also a day of grocery hauls. Before I actually do any kind of shopping, I actually need to empty out my freezer and empty out my cupboard. I haven't looked in it for like 6 or 7 months, even possibly before we moved into this house, which was in November last year, because I actually really want to make like some frozen meals for the term. I'm a school teacher and like cooking in advance and having frozen meals is really helpful because that means when I'm tired throughout the term, all I have to do is just heat it up and a dinner is done. But I currently don't have any room in my freezer. So in order to actually put meals in there, I need to empty it. So I'm gonna do that before we actually head to the shops. The freezer actually wasn't as bad as what I was thinking. There was just like a lot of random things, like pieces of bread just here and there, and then pieces of like frozen fruit that had a lot of freezer burn on it, which like obviously you can still use it, but I've had those pieces of fruit since January and it's now June and I'm probably not planning on eating that frozen fruit until like November, December. So there's still a couple of months away and I feel like the freezer burn will just get a lot worse and then I think it diminishes the quality of the fruits and veg. The other day I did start a shopping list and I've been slowly adding to it. This is what it currently looks like. It's a little bit illegible. And what I'm gonna do now is just input it into my phone. I like to use the Google Notes part of the phone just because it's got the tick thingies where like when you actually pick something off like this, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah. So this here, so when you actually tick something off, it goes to the bottom and anything that you haven't actually got yet stays at the top. I really like to use it because then before I leave a store, I go through the whole list, check what isn't ticked off, and then if it isn't ticked off, I then either make sure that the store doesn't have it or that I'm going to get it at the next one. But yeah, I'm gonna input this into my notes and then we'll get going. So today is not the ideal weather for grocery shopping because it's raining. Like, you probably can't even hear it because it's like that really annoying mist rain. And I know that that means that the shops are going to be really busy because whenever like it rains, people always tend to gravitate to the shops, but it's cold. So I'm really hoping that it's not going to be that bad. I'm also going to bring my camera as well. I'm going to try really hard to record again like last time. But I found that when I brought my phone, like my iPhone, that the audio and the quality of the video wasn't quite the same. I'm going to try. I get really nervous about being told off for filming, but I'm not filming anybody else. I'm just filming myself. But yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. I'm gonna start in the car park just because I know that there's gonna be a lot of people around and it means that, I don't know, I don't get as like nervous because like we're not in close proximity to people. But I first have to go to Coles and then I have to go to Aldi, and then whatever I don't get at Aldi, I will get at Woolworths because I'm gonna try and do 90% of my shop at Aldi. There's just a couple of things that I have to get from Coles that I can't get from like either of the other stores. All right, I went to Coles, I went to Aldi, I went to Woolworths, and I tried filming as much as I could, but guys, it was so busy and I just was massive chicken shit. I don't know, like, I don't know why I care so much, but like it is really awkward because I also don't want to film other people, but Aldi was just so busy. I managed to get like a tiny bit of footage, and then Woolworths, I honestly didn't bother because there were just crowds and crowds of people and I knew it was going to be like this. I think next time if I want to film myself, I have to go on like a weekday or like later in the night But I don't know, I just get so nervous. I think if I was with Lewis or with somebody else where like they could kind of like hide the camera so then it's not so obvious, I don't think I would have cared as much. But all right, I'm gonna go home. I'm also gonna call Lewis to come and help me with the shop because like to bring the stuff in because there's just so much stuff, which I'm really happy with how much I bought. Leave a comment down below how much you think I spent. I'm actually really impressed. I also did use $10 of my Woolworths rewards money, but I also earned another 10. So it kind of like didn't really count, but yeah. All right, let's go home. Honey also just wanted to come and say hello. Hey, Missy. Now, before I show you everything, I just want to preface the fact that this is not a normal weekly shop. It is like a snack and bulk meal shop because we are getting HelloFresh tomorrow on Monday, which is where a lot of our vegetables will be coming from, as well as 4 dinners. So we paid, I think, like $60 for the HelloFresh, but we have no snacks left in the cupboard. And I think I said previously in this video that I wanted to bulk cook a couple of meals for the term, so then I didn't have to cook as much. And if I'm tired or if Lewis is busy, we can just go to the freezer, get one of these bulk meals and put it in the oven or just heat it up. My sister actually gave me this idea because she did it last term and I think she didn't have to cook that much throughout the term, which was really helpful because she was very busy. But yeah, I just want to preface this that there's not going to be a lot of fruits and vegetables, just so you know. But I'm actually really impressed with how much I got for like the amount of bags. Last grocery shop I did, I think I spent like $150 and I didn't get anywhere near as much stuff. Okay, so first off, I went to Coles. I picked up a 1 kilo of Milo because we like to have a hot chocolate as like a snack instead of like a block of chocolate. I then picked up some shapes. Now Lewis has already taken 1 box, which I'm pretty sure is the sweet chili. And these were half price, hence why I went to Coles. They're like the fully loaded ones. This is the epic garlic bread. I haven't had that one yet, so I don't know what it tastes like. This ultimate cheese one is really quite good. It's kind of like the cheddar one, but they're a lot thinner. They're kind of like wafers. And then for me, the flavor that I really like, this is my favorite, which is the savory. I think I just like the saltiness of it. Which is your favorite flavor? Because I know that a lot of people actually really don't like this flavored shape, but it's my favorite. So that's everything that I got from Coles, and then I'm gonna go to Woolworths. I'm gonna go in order of like the least amount of stuff that I got at a shop to the most. So first I got some eggs. Elsie didn't have any like free range eggs. They only had caged eggs, so I had to go get them from Woolworths. I then got some bacon. Lewis and I are really enjoying this Dosonga. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably completely butchering it. The maple glazed streaky bacon. I got just under 500 grams and I'm going to split this up into like 2 weekends, maybe 3. I might be able to get 3 out of this. So yeah, I got about 500 grams of that. Then I got some toothpaste. This one was half price. It's the Oral-B 3D Luxe White. This was $5. I normally like to get the not Oral-B, Colgate Optic White, but that one wasn't on special and this one was. I then got some snacks, like some naughty snacks. Lewis really wanted the Lindt Excellence Extra Milky, whatever, the milk chocolate one. If you remember, I was having a bit of a hissy fit in the previous grocery haul because of how expensive this was. I can't remember, it was like 2 for $9 or something, but this was $4. I then got some, so these are for school snacks as well as like holiday snacks, the Kinder Tronky, and then as well as the Happy Hippo. These are delicious. They're really good, and I've been waiting for weeks for these to go on special. They're like $5 full price, but I managed to get these for $4, so I thought that was pretty good value. In this bag, I got some fresh lasagna sheets because I'm going to bulk make some lasagna, and then I'm also going to buy some like little individual foil trays, so then I'm not going to cook it all, I'm just going to cook the mince, layer it with the pasta, the cream cheese, and then the mozzarella, and then put it in the freezer. Then whenever we want a lasagna, I'm just going to take out that tray, pop it in the oven, and then it'll cook that way. So yeah, I got these. I also got some Carmen's porridge sachets. This is the honey, vanilla, and cinnamon. These were $5, which I don't think that they actually go on special anymore, but I remember having these and they're really yummy. There's 8 sachets in there, so that'll be good for me to maybe make in the morning and then eat it on my way to school or eat it when I get to school. I then picked up some green basil. The basil at Aldi was like a bigger bunch, but the actual quality of the basil was pretty not great. I then got some lady stuff. Also, Aldi didn't have any passata, which I was really quite surprised at. So I just got it from Woolworths. It's this one here. Just some ordinary passata, because with my lasagna and my like bolognese sauces, I add all the herbs myself rather than buying the sauces that already have the herbs in it. I find that they are way more expensive. I then got some cordial. This is the peached iced tea. It's from Bickford's. It's really it's yummy. We just add a little bit of ice, a tiny bit of this, and some water. Then, because they were half price, I got 2 Coke no sugars. And for a beef korma, I got some chuck steak. It did ask for diced beef, but that was too expensive, and I was able to get the exact amount that I needed for like half the price. This is $13.60. I might just have to cook it for less time, and it's 800 grams. So I was really impressed with that. So that's everything that I got from Woolworths. Going on to Aldi now. I might start on this bag. So I actually got 2 loaves of bread, one for Lewis and one for myself. Well, we kind of like both of the same breads, but one is for toasties and one is just for like normal toast and like sandwiches. This is the light rye. I then got some sourdough. This is what we'll have for like toasties and some eggs on toast. I actually really prefer this one than like any other one from Woolworths. I can't remember how much it is. It's like $3.70 or something. It's really delicious. It also toasts like really well. I then picked up some mushrooms. I do have some in the freezer, but I needed more. I then also picked up, hopefully they're not squished, 5 mandarins. I love mandarins, especially when they don't have the pips in them. I only ever buy Imperial because I don't like any other mandarin brand. I then got 1 bulb of garlic. And again, adding to the snacks. Remember, this is for a month or maybe even 2 months of snacks. I got these, like, what are they called? Viennese style fingers. I just got like the chocolate and one like some jam in the middle. I love those. I picked up some corn flour because we ran out. Now onto like the cold and like frozen stuff. I got a huge thing of butter. This is the butter that we only use. I hardly ever buy butter from Woolworths in the like plastic containers. I just find that this stuff actually spreads better and it actually lasts longer, as well as tasting better too. And then picked up some mozzarella cheese. This is going to be for the lasagna, just to like put on top. So for the lasagna, I like to do a meat sauce layer and then like the bechamel sauce layer, mozzarella, pasta, meat sauce, bechamel, mozzarella, pasta, meat sauce, bechamel, and then top with some mozzarella. I also picked up a big block of cheese, just in case we want to buy like some salami or something. And I also just really love cheese toasties, especially at school because they're nice and easy. And then got a huge thing of chicken nuggets. No, we don't have any children in our house, but it's okay to still eat the stuff that kids like to eat too. A thing of pork mince. So we're gonna buy or make some sausage patties, like the McMuffin sausage patties with this. You just add some salt and pepper and it tastes like almost identical, as well as some English muffins. This is what Lewis is having for dinner tonight because I'm going out with some friends. He has a thin crust pepperoni. I don't know what it tastes like. I actually don't even know how much this one was either, but I'm pretty sure it was like under $4. And if it's really good, we could always buy way more. And then I got 2 kilos of some beef mince. I love Aldi beef mince. I don't know why. I think it just tastes so much better. So I will break this up into thirds. So one bit will be for bolognese, one bit will be for a meatball soup that I'm gonna make, and then 1/2 will be for a lasagna. We're getting there. I then picked up 2 lots of bin bags because we totally ran out. We didn't have bin bags for like a couple of days, which is not good. This actually wasn't on my list, but I saw it and I knew that it was such a good deal. This is the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. So the one that I usually get Lewis, which I'm not sure if I do have one. Okay, so one of these, which is 148 mils, is like $4. This, which is 354 mils, so almost double, is $4.80. Like, look at the size difference. So I had to get two. It's like $4, $4.80. I actually really should have got more because he goes through this stuff like quite a lot. And then I just got some Rinse Aid. There's no point buying like the Finish Rinse Aid because this stuff works just as well. I also got a huge thing of olive oil as a backup. I do already have another backup, but we always tend to run out and then we never buy some, and even when we need it. I got some mac and cheese. And then got some paper towel. We don't need paper towel, but again, it's like a stockpile. And then I got 4 cans of diced tomato for my lasagna and my bolognese, and I think my meatball soup needs some too. Or like one might just be leftover, but yeah. Last bag. I got these vegetable straws. I bought like the proper brand one from Woolies, and it was really yummy. They were like a sour cream and chive flavor. I couldn't get like any individual packs, so when I open these, this will have to last me a week, and then I might just split it up into like 5 containers and take it for a snack at school. I then got some noodles, a huge thing of celery. Again, this is like where I'm talking about like the judgment. I got some mint creams. This is for Lewis. Some Finest orange and almond. I got one of these. They're like rip-off, what are they called? They're like the rip-off ones that I bought before, the Kinder Surprise. And then again, these are like rip-off Kinder Surprise. They're really yum. I have to hide all of these, even though like I'm sure that he can hear me right now. Some Long Life milk. We've got, I think 3 things left. A bag of salted peanuts as a really healthy snack. A bag of carrots. And then a bag of lemons. I was gonna get 1 lemon because I really want to add it to some dishes, but oh, this one's a bit moldy. Maybe I could freeze them. Like this one's from Aldi. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. Yeah, it's got like a bit of mold in it. That's okay. I want what's inside, not on the outside. But yeah, that is everything that I bought. I spent just under $200. $200 for all of this. I spent, actually no, sorry, that's a lie. No, Lewis, I lied before. It's actually $220. I spent $20 at Coles, and then $50 at Woolies, and then $150 at Aldi, give or take a couple of dollars. But $220 for all of this. I feel like that's a really good deal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you do enjoy your week, and I hope to see you in a video sometime in the very near future. See ya!